All right, we got the Detroit Lions at home against the Green Bay Packers. The Lions are currently negative 3.5 spread at DraftKings. And if you've been watching my videos for a while, you will see some updates on these cards here because what we added. I know a lot of you have messaged me and asked me for not just the spread but the money line. So in case you want to take the dog to win the entire game and then go that route, or just bet for the team to win the game, like negative 170. I know some of you, I will not bet anything over negative 150. So it's up to you how you go. And then we got total points here at the bottom on DraftKings, and then we got new tabs here. So below points per game, we got these two red ones, and the top one is just points per game in the last four for offense added together. And that would give you a 56.8 total points. And then if we just did defense added together, then you have 31.3. But as always, I do have my simulations, and I'll show you that as I always do in my game card section. But let's go over some of these stats here. This is in Detroit. They do play better, but that Chicago Bears game, holy crap. Good thing they're playing the Bears because Bears know how to lose. They fired their coach, and I don't know if it's going to be any better. But points per game last four, 31.3 for the Lions. The defense, 13.8. 23 or 25.5 for the Packers on offense, 17.5 on defense. Two defenses that are playing well and two offenses that are playing well. We got Dan Campbell against Matt LaFleur, and both of them are great coaches. Passing yards per game, 288 for the Lions, but got to remember that still has the Jaguars game in it, because if you watched last week and the week before, they are not throwing the ball great. People are blitzing Goff and getting to him, and that offense line's not holding up. Defense is giving up 179 for the Lions, but that could get pretty bad because they are very injured on the defensive side after that game against the Bears. And then we got 241 in the air for the Packers last four, 221 on defense. Packers have been playing home though, but now that they're on the road, I guess at least they're playing in a dome, but the Lions crowd will get a little crazy. Passing yards per attempt, 8.9 on offense for the Lions, 6.1 for the defense. Then we got 9.8 for the Packers. They love to throw the ball deep with Love to go in there. And 7.2 on defense for the Packers. Rushing yards per attempt, 4.5 for the Lions on offense. That's one of their main strengths. 3.6 on defense. Also a very good strength for the defense, but that line has been injured last week. We'll see how many of them play. 4.7 for the Packers. Rushing yards per attempt on offense last four games, 3.7 on the defense. These two teams are matching up pretty evenly, so that spread at 3.5 for the Lions is basically home field advantage. Then we got, let's do points per play, 3.4 for the Lions on offense, and that defense is crazy good with 1.6. But as I've been saying, they are getting injured. 2.9 on offense for the Packers and 3.0 on the defense. Let's look at what the weaknesses of these teams with expected points here. We got offense, defense only, no special teams. 17.2 on offense, but that's still the Jaguars game averaged in. 5.7 on defense, pretty good defense. The Packers are playing great on offense, 11.1. And the defense is just below average for the league, negative 1.2. But if we look at total expected points, 18.7 for the Lions with offense, defense, special teams, 9.1 for the Packers. That would give you a negative 9.6 spread for the Lions, and that would be a bet for the Lions if you bet total expected points last four. Then you got point differential, which is 15 for the Lions, 6.5 for the Packers. You want a lower number there. and that will give you your spread of -8.5. And if you go point differential last 4 games, that's also a bet. If we scroll over here to game cards, we have our simulations, offense, defensive stats. Got 70.7% chance for the Lions win, -6 spread, and that would be a bet. If no, that wouldn't be a bet. That's only a 2.5. So our simulation's saying no bet here, but it is a 2.5 margin from the current line. So bet as you please. 29.3% chance for Packers. Our total in our simulations is 44. So if you compare that to the 51, you're looking at a game that's going 7 points under. They're expecting that to be a lot of points in this game. But the sportsbook has also done this because it's at home, so it's in a dome. They'll score more. And the Packers are probably going to maybe score more than they already were in Green Bay, since Green Bay plays out in the cold and the weather elements. Our game cards are pretty much what? All green besides rushing yards per attempt, although it's just like a 0.03 difference. The Packers will be just above with Josh Jacobs, who will be the helm of that. And turnovers, yes, the Lions have been bad, and that has a lot to do with Jared Goff. He needs to stop throwing interceptions, and the running backs, Montgomery, definitely needs to stop fumbling the ball. If it's me, just the feeling of that defense, I'm probably going to take that 3.5 for the Packers. But it's a difficult choice. That's pretty much up to you. That's all I have for this game. If you bet it, good luck. My name is Jordy. You've been watching Batman Sports Betting, and I'll see you in the next video.